For you not to delete the video, I have cut almost 20 minutes of the previous video, and I'm gonna continue with the points. So this is the second part of the video after 20 minutes of additional explanation, the truth about Aisha, the mother of believer. So unfortunately, they cannot see that she was questioning herself in a blessings, like an angel questioning himself. An angel who is in paradise questioning himself. Did I do good? Did I do good, O Muhammad? She saw death. Death is coming. And I'm definite that he told her when she will die. There is not a confirmed hadith, so I'm not going to lie. But there is certain hadith. I'm not going to say anything that I would be questioned at the judgment day, because there is also warning. But it's not a confirmed hadith that he told her that at that year you shall leave. When certain thing happen, you shall leave. As he told his daughter Fatima. So she knew that death is coming. Did I do great? Understand me? She did great. But they cannot see that she have affected in a positive, beautiful way the divine plan. They cannot. Because there is a lot of things that the devil wants to deceive us by adding it. And contradiction and corruption that they bring. She gives speech. Of course, every woman on planet Earth, starting from those who want to cause problem, she gives speech in a very humble, graciousness, respectable, leading by an instruction of God way. To that companion, when he asked that son, companion of Rasulullah, and that's grandson of that certain companion. And Muhammad, the final messenger, did that when we in the Hajjatul Wada', the final Hajj. And when I was with him between Mecca and Medina, and when Father I asked him, and when he was defending Medina, and just before he died, and when he returned back from Tabuk, all of this she had it. Then the information is wrong, because the hadith and explanation of the final messenger about these verses of Quran means A, B, C. She did great. She represents the proud of those women who have dignity. And of course, God forgive and God give dignity and God and everything. So this doesn't mean that God is looking to certain women, no matter they do, unless if they create unjust. This is a different story. But a poor woman. So there is a lot of things I don't want to go to. But how the so-called Shieats come and mess around in this topic. You want? This is a figure to the Ishmaelians. So we are not human. May he answer the cause. May he answer the cause. I'm definitely an Israelite. I'm not an Ishmaelian. Do I need to explain to you what happened in 1945 and what happened last century and why people have changed and people who are not native Arabs start calling themselves an Arab and relating themselves to the native Arabs, and this problem in Egypt and things, and who's behind it? And the Israelites who are Muslims and the Goys start proclaiming and convincing the world that they are Israel though they are Goys. And the so-called Shiites start what? Doing what they are doing and accusing the real Islam and causing this problem. Why I have deleted the video, half of the video, because definitely you're gonna delete it and I'll understand. These two videos, please don't delete it. I'm sure I'm fine. I'm even forgetting what I have said. Honestly, I have cut it. What is the point? I will remember it later. Finally, to conclude, if someone who is having a problem with Islam, and this is before Allah, and he's looking at Muhammad, I'm not talking about those, as I said in the first video, those who beautiful and things are crap. She was an absolute adult when she moved to his house. This is one. And two, he didn't have sex with her. She lived 5 years with him, and after his death, she lived half a century. and all activity of a husband and a wife, wonderful husband and wonderful wife, shall be proceed and start and proceed in the heaven between them both. This is not the subject I'm trying to explain about. So, peace be upon, and I have explained in the first video, peace be upon Muhammad. If you look at him, and you look at the so-called Shieat lies, and then you look at Aisha, and you look at the companion based on the so-called Shieat, do you know what I'm gonna say? I'm sorry, Allah, yani. I shouldn't say it. Maybe, inshallah, I will be forgiven, granted forgiveness for this and that. If I was not a Muslim and I looked at the story of the so-called Shieat about Aisha, I would say, fucking hell, what sort of crazy nuts Muhammad and his wife and his companion used to be. Man, this filthy faith belongs to Kaaba in Medina. That crazy dude married this bitch. She had sex when he was alive. She cheated on him, and after his death, she started having sex as well with so many men. And she had sex with them. She never get pregnant. She was a bitch. يلعنكم ويا العالمين. Peace be upon her. Peace be upon her. Peace and glory and happiness be upon her, the mother of believers. I'm not defending Islam. I'm just saying that attacking these women have fucked my life. I once had this talk regardless, I don't want to give any names or clues. That have nothing to do with my, trust me, family members and friends, talking about the brother before he lost his dick and might. He went to Medina. He used to go to Medina and visit. Go to Mecca and Medina. Go and visit the masjid. And go to the cemetery and you look at those people who come from Qatif, Iraq and South. My brother Marwan. Of course he didn't do anything. Just he look at them. And they told him, those guys, the committee, he asked them what used to happen. They told him a lot of bad stuff. And I think there is some videos. But never face to face dealt with him. He lived in the Eastern Province. I'm not talking about him or not. So the so-called Shia do not know, and they do not know how destructive is their theories, their unrealistic theories about Islam is damaging Islam. And then what do they get? I don't want to start with this. What is the faith that you want to provide us? Don't you ever mention the family of Muhammad? Imam Hussein and Imam Hassan, Imam Ali, Imam Fatima, the peace and glory and happiness be upon them all. لا يستويون الله يحرقكم دنيا. Exactly like the so-called Christian. I'm getting to this point, so you might. Exactly like the so-called, the same story. The so-called Christian. The wild beast, the father of the darkness, and his son Antichrist, and the Taghut. And the Jews, the so-called Israelis. Khashish b'chashush, the khashish na khashish, khashikosha b'chashish. We're the people of God. The wild beast. The same story. The same. They put their nose in something not theirs. And they damage it. And they damage the bath. And then they question why we were called Rawafid. No, the so-called Shiite accepted to be Rawafid. The same with the so-called Hindus and Buddhists. Though there is a big gap, thousands and thousands of years. Not like the gap, the small gaps between the Messiah, son of Virgin Mary, peace be upon him, his mother, and until now, 2,000 years. Or the gap, which is a small one from Muhammad, the final messenger, 14th century. Or the gap from the real Israelis. Huh? Before even the Messiah, Daniel, peace be upon him, until now. So-called Hindus and so-called big gap. But who is not making the truth reach? The truth. Stop your crap about you, the filth that you call it religion. Atheist? You're an atheist. Maybe I don't want to start with this. Light side, dark side. But there's a big gap. The so-called Hindus, Buddhists, big gap. But who is stopping to make the truth reach them and empowering the darkness right now? Who? The other dark groups. Okay, atheist way, fine. Do you want it atheist now? Or you want the contradiction of the so-called Israeli state? Huh? What? I want the Holy Land. I'm an Israelite. Based on the law, Habibi. Based on the law. And of course, this Ishmaelian territory, I want it to be granted to the Ishmaelians, the good ones, and the non-Ishmaelian who are good ones as well, based on the law. I want them to be happy, those good ones, all over the world, of course. I think the boss is here. There will be a container to walk in it. Don't try to do anything. So this woman should be, her name should be treated with respect. Okay, and it's not if you say so, they're mullahs and no, because this is the fact. Otherwise, you change your faith to the faith of crap, or be a good atheist. Good atheist. Go to hell then. Just don't cause problem. Don't cause problem. You have a problem with this term, this statement. Do not help in causing problem. I'm not going to say don't cause problem. I'm going to say don't help in causing problem. I'm very weak. Definitely, a lot. I feel myself sometimes. I don't trust myself. I only trust Allah, the creator of existence. I don't trust anyone. I trust Allah, the creator of existence, that He would have mercy on me. I don't trust myself, definitely. But I'm fine. I'm a normal person. Some people would say, someone said it to me, and he shouldn't. I'm not remembering what did he say, but he said, Allah la yusallitka ala ahad. I don't know how to translate it. Unfortunately, he's an Ishmaelite. And another, he said, Allah لا يسلطك على مين؟ على مسلم الظاهر. الله لا يجعلني ظالم ولا مظلوم. أنا أقول أدعي على نفسي، قلت يبا يا معود، الله لا يجعلني ظالم ولا يجعلني مظلوم. بس لا تجي تقول لي لا يسلطك ما يسلطك. قال الله لا يسلطك على، ما يعني هجرة نبي. قال الله لا يسلطك على أي إنسان من الإسماعيليين. I wonder what he's doing right now. I hope that he's fine. He's a nice, respectable father and gentleman. And he said, الله لا يسلطك على مسلم ولا يسلطك على إنسان. قلت قل الله لا يجعلني ظالم ولا يجعلني مظلوم، لأنه ممكن يكون إنسان معتدي وهذا، وتجي تقول لي إن أنا ما تسلط عليه، لا الله يسلطني عليه لو بالدعاء. فأنت رجاء منك تقول الله لا يجعلني ظالم ولا مظلوم. قال آمين. سجن فارق رجاء يا طارق. Some people would say yes, this person If he have authority on us or on me, I agree. But I assure you that if he answer my call, you would beg that this punishment that would be upon you, that you will be granted to be released from it. And even deal with me as a musallat alayk, better from the punishment. So I ask him to bring it upon you. If you're an enemy, if you're not, just rest assured that nothing will happen to you. Just choose the accurate choices and don't create unjust. There is no God but Allah, the creator of existence. Allah, the God Almighty, the creator of existence. And indeed, Muhammad is his final messenger. I bear witness that there is no God but Allah and Muhammad is his messenger. I bear witness that there is no God, creator of existence, except Allah, and Muhammad is his final messenger. But this is not a problem with a good atheist. It won't create a problem. There is some lines that I shouldn't cross and he shouldn't cross with the conditions, and he will be fine and I will be fine. And other good people from all groups, who just want to insist. Inshallah, would be accepted as a Muslim. This is the so-called Shieat to remember. Inshallah, by him, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I'm not an angel, I'm not a messenger. And I am, if Allah accept me I will be at the same group with the group that was with Noah, peace be upon him, in the ark. Okay, the big ark. And I will be granted to be, when it's come to the Islam, the Muslim, the same group with those Israelites who fled Egypt with Moses. And there was, the ground of excuse was there after the Pharaoh. And the instruction of Moses was there in Egypt for decades. Until the Israelites start preaching again and things like that happened in Egypt. So I will be recognized with those who said, well, yes, I accept you as the healer and the Messiah, you son of Virgin Mary, you Isa. I believe that the prophecies explain. It's unbelievable, even for those Gentile and Gohams who are not Israelis, and some Israelis as well, who said, I don't believe in God, but when I checked with the Israelis, the people of your mother, real Israelis, I found that and I heard about prophecies, and this is it. The signs, I believe you. And what you're preaching about is wonderful. Before he was raised. So I will be considered from those Muslims after him. Someone will mention Constantine. We got Constantine and the Mr. Al-Qadiani. Constantine and Mr. Al-Qadiani. Just to add this something. The so-called Shiite need to open something in their mind. I'm not talking all of them, not all. Some nice group of them need to open their mind. And inshallah will be accepted from all those messengers, the Muslims. This is the same category. Constantine and Qadiani, there are similarity between Constantine and Qadiani. Of course, Qadiani is in an area and Constantine is in an area. This Ahmadis. If they question me, they question themselves, them and the so-called Christian. Constantine will be questioned at the judgment, the final day. Which is owned. Who is the owner of the judgment day? Malik Yawmiddin. Allah, the owner of the judgment day. And Al-Qadiani, for those who are extremely munza'ijin, annoyed with Al-Qadiani and criticizing him, you, Constantine, the Messiah was a messenger, and you came after 3 centuries, and you start receiving that he's the Messiah. Did you believe really? The ground of excuse. And he should be saved. Now after Muhammad, the final messenger, if the ground of excuse is on you, and you rejected the truth, no. So you can't be like Constantine at the same calculation, no. With the cross and things. Al-Qadiani, because certain things in his environment, when did his grandfathers accepted Islam, or lately? And he's just so